Okay, guys, I'm live as fuck. Can you check if I am actually live? Actually live. Actually thinking my
Yes.
Wi-Fi is probably fucking sucky right now, so maybe this is a bad idea. But oh well. If it's running at like 3 FPS, you'll know why.
Oh, we are live.
Oh yeah, Wacko faction.
Wacko faction.
Wacko faction. Still with that old banner. Okay, it seems to be running okay. It's just delayed. Which is fine.
I can make us a new banner.
Yeah, go ahead. I'd be happy to. I made this one. I'm not sure why. I think I was really bored, and I was like, "What if I drew everyone but made them look deeply fucked up?" So that's what I went with, and I gave Hayden a golden tooth.
Okay.
I turned Declan into a lizard, and I gave Daniel some lovely makeup because he needs it. Sorry, Daniel.
Everyone with cameras on, like, square your shoulders and smile.
Wait, let me.
Fuck.
It's like everyone's being held at gunpoint.
Are we
Square your
done?
shoulders and smile, or I'll fucking kill you. Are we done? What's going on?
Come on, we done?
I hope
I'm low-key happy and sad. Can't enjoy this.
Oh shit.
Are you
This is so
talking? We
scary.
can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I'm so sorry.
What is that happening?
Well, this is George Costanza and Harry Potter. What are we thinking?
From
Wow.
Lego?
Yes, from Lego.
From Lego Faction?
You clown. Oh, Wacko Faction Lego sets coming soon to stores near you. Holiday 2020.
Yeah, for sure. Once we get Camden, you're back. By the way, we can audible you. I think.
Okay, good.
Did you get the image in the end?
I think I did. Yeah, I managed to take a screenshot on the iPad.
That's good. It only took you completely muting yourself. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. You stupid slut, Greg. I wanted to share a link. So I made that's a long link, but I promise it's not a virus. It's in.
Right, so if anyone. Oh,
yeah.
Wait, no, we're good.
We're good. It's whiteboard. It's Microsoft Whiteboard, which is I just much prefer to Google Jamboard. So we're not going to be using Google Jamboard anymore. We're using Microsoft Whiteboard. The only reason I was using Google Jamboard is because it was like Google and Excel is also Excel isn't Google. What am I thinking of? Google Sheets. Yes, that's it. And I was like, oh, it'll all be together. But most of you aren't using Sheets anyway. So I'm just going to go Microsoft Whiteboard because it's better. And also, if you'd like to open up either the cheat sheet or the full quick start rules in PDF form, or just the. Did I say the cheat sheet? Anyway, open whatever you like. The cheat sheet is handy. It's not actually a real cheat sheet. I literally just like took out 4 pages of the quick start rules. It just has all the moves on it and also what you do at the end of a session. Sometimes you'll be doing moves saying, oh, I want to punch this person, and I'll be like, that sounds like you want to turn to violence. Would you like to roll with blood? And they're like, yes. Or maybe they're like, actually, maybe I don't do that or something. Or maybe they're like, actually, I'm punching someone, but I'm doing it in a way to figure them out. So I'd actually like to make a figure someone out roll, and then I'll go, that's stupid, and shut you down and make you feel shit about yourself. But also sometimes you might be like, oh, I want to find out more about this person I've heard about, and I'll be, wait, no, that's the same. Fuck. Or maybe sometimes you'll be like, I'd like to put a name to a face. And I'll be like, okay, sure, what are you doing? So it might be either way, you know, you can say the move name or you can listen to your old pal Greg. So, guys, is there anything else? Alright, guys, if imagine you have a thumb, right? Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Okay, imagine you have a thumb, right? Like a thumbs up thumb. Imagine you have that. Now, with your webcams, which all of us have, with how like comfortable you are, you think you know the rules. This is I literally don't know how to read. So somewhere in between there, give me a thumb real quick. Okay. So we went...
Mine would also be like sideways, kind of to a bit down.
Lads, all of you have moved from like down to up.
That was just a stretch. I'm on up. I don't know. I know Monster League. I know Powered by Apocalypse.
Oh,
like,
but you
super
do
well, so
know
I figure
Monsters of the Week though, which is, you know, relatively similar as it is.
exactly like
EBTA. I wonder if anyone replied to my Reddit post actually. However, if everyone's ready, we will start up, and obviously it'll take us a moment, maybe a few sessions, maybe a year of our lives to properly get into it, but we'll go and learn together, because again, I've never played this before, so I'm also completely lost. Daniel, do you want to DM Theocris saying we're live just for fun? I would, but
Yep.
I can't be bothered.
Demon Momo and stuff.
Oh wait, no, he's here. Never mind, he's our one viewer. He said hello in chat. So, let's... Ooh, Hayden's rich. Let's...
flexing on the stream.
Oh, everyone thinks you're so cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
We open on a TV broadcast. A man with pitch black eyes stands in front of let's say a billboard, which is on the side of the street. The billboard says the following. Can I do this? Am I able to do this? Is this something I'm able to do? Alright, guys, can you... By the way, did you get into the Microsoft whiteboard?
Yes.
Alright, great. So, it opens on a billboard saying, "Vote Greg Blush for mayor." The individual stands with a microphone in hand and goes... By the way, I'm not doing American accents. Fuck you all. Welcome to Eastport, Maine, a city where the tides of history and the unseen currents of the supernatural converge. Nestled on the far eastern coast, Eastport tells a tale of two worlds, one seen, one hidden. Founded in the 1600s, Eastport flourished under British rule, a rule that saw an unspoken accord with the creatures of the night. Vampires, fae, and beings of ancient lore lived in a delicate balance with humans, their existence tolerated, if not accepted, within the shadows of this enigmatic port. But, as the hands of time turned, bringing with them the winds of change, so too did the fate of these supernatural denizens. In the 1950s, when Eastport was ceded to the United States, this tacit understanding began to unravel. With American... Ooh, my laptop's heating up. With American governments came new attitudes and fears. The supernatural beings that once coexisted quietly with the city's human population now find themselves increasingly marginalized, hunted, and persecuted. Where British oversight once offered a veil of protection, American rule brings suspicion and conflict, as we all know. Today, Eastport stands at a crossroads. The old guard of the supernatural world, plagued by the enigmatic affliction known as the bloat, faces the challenge of adapting to this new era of fear and persecution. Meanwhile, new powers rise, seeking to claim their place in the hidden echelons of this storied city. Join us as we delve into the hidden corners of esport, where each whispered secret and lingering shadow tells a story of a city grappling with its dual nature. A city where the line between myth and reality is as shifting and unpredictable as the Atlantic tides. Welcome to esport, truth or myth. The camera, imagine this is a camera, pans out from the TV. It's playing the TV documentary about esport. And we see the inside of a bar. Hayden, would you like to describe Craig's bar for me, please?
It pans out. Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like, it's focused
so,
on the TV and then it like comes out and the TV's on in the bar.
Yeah, so it's big circular bar, kind of divey. In the middle, there's a
guys.
In the middle, there's so it's like
right outside my door.
A circular, sort of a cylinder with a big door on the side. Whole room is circular. Center has a circle. That has a door. That's where people are coming in and out of. And yeah, it's just kind of divey. And the whole perimeter of the place is like the bar. So it's like a series of bartenders that are all working this big circular situation.
Okay, and do you think you'd be one of those bartenders?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay,
I'm like the main one. Like when you come in through the door, I'm the one right in front of you.
Yeah, you're the guy they know.
Yeah.
And you said the bar was currently located under a bridge in a park, I believe?
Yeah, it's under a bridge in a park. Although from the inside, you can't tell that at all. Like it has nothing to do with that.
Does it always look the same on the inside, or does it change depending on location?
It looks the same on the inside.
Okay, so it's like a TARDIS situation, kind of.
Yeah, essentially.
And what do you think it would look like from the outside here? Would it be like it's been built into the side of the bridge? Would it just be a door?
Right now, and a lot of the time, it's a manhole cover, actually.
Okay,
and it just has, instead of like the traditional, like city government decal on it, it has some sort of like logo for my place. Something like if you looked at it closely, if you were just out walking, you would be like, wow, that's a really ornate manhole. Like, I don't know why it looks that much like that.
Yeah. Okay. And so you're currently manning the bar.
Yeah. I'm like grabbing drinks and stuff.
So, Hala.
Everything is in different bottles, unlabeled entirely. Like that, we don't have
entirely unlabeled. I was like, some of them is it like
glass bottles of like green fluid and brown fluid.
It could be dragon spit or normal whiskey. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Hala, you work there, so what do you think you'd be doing at this moment?
I'd probably be down at the other end of the bar, attending to customers.
Okay. So are you like at the tables doing like table service?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, to you, Craig. Actually, would you first, Craig, and then Hala? Would you guys like to describe your character's looks?
I'm a big fella, got a big beard, kind of Santa-esque, a little bit. Really, what I look like is like the traditional, like retired sailor type, like big anchor tattoo, big beard. One of my eyes is like fucked up and purple. Okay. That's kind of it. I don't know. There's not much film like an apron and like just nondescript like clothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
His clothes don't matter to
so
me. He's just some guy.
Apart from the eye to the outside, you look fully human. You don't have like any weird horns or anything, or like burn marks or anything.
Apart from the eye, and actually, when I'm working the bar, I have an eye patch on.
Okay. And Hala, what would you look like? I mean, we kind of know, but you can give your own description as well if you'd like.
She's tall, like probably 5'7", pale and gaunt. Like she has huge bags under her eyes. She probably hasn't slept in a week. With chopped up blonde hair, and she always wears a different colorful dress. And a cuff around her neck, like a gold cuff.
Okay. Craig, one of your regulars comes up. What do they look like? This can be any supernatural creature. Dave. Okay, Dave.
This is Dave. He is a guy. He's like, imagine the most normal person you could possibly imagine, and he's that guy.
Okay. Dave sits down. He's slightly unshaven. You see a 5 o'clock shadow on his face. He has the most forgettable face you've ever seen. But his hair seems to have been slicked back. He's wearing a suit, probably back from one of his many business ventures. And he goes, "Oh, Craig, you
That's
won't
me.
believe the day I had."
How was your day, big man?
I was at this business meeting, at
Oh, the
my
worst.
company.
I hate business meetings.
Tetramax, and
Ah,
you know what we do. We
yeah, I know it
yeah.
better than
just
everything.
What do we do? I mean, I know, I'm just wondering.
But you guys, well, you make those rivets that they use to keep the bridges floating.
Exactly.
Floating bridges.
Yes, we have a very specific business. We don't do anything else. We have made hundreds of millions.
Yeah, it's
doing
important.
it.
It's important.
It is
I get
important.
But God, nothing
as
else.
you know,
Gotta get boring.
I'm also a werewolf, and as such,
Yeah. Yeah.
the shareholders, they were getting really angry. Dave kind of points at
about the werewolf thing,
a green liquid, and goes, "Just I have whatever the fuck that is."
Pour it into a big glass.
No, they were angry about the fact that I was embezzling company funds. The usual.
Well, it happens.
Using my position as CEO to steal money from writing shit off as personal expenses.
That's your right.
That's my right. I started the fucking company. We should have never gone public,
That's the job of a CEO.
They're getting me really angry. I almost became a fucking werewolf, dude. And they were like, why are your eyes going like that? Why is your face so hairy, dude? And I was like, I couldn't give them an answer, so I just left the meeting. And I don't know what to do, man. I think, the pack's gonna be on my ass.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that sounds like... Well, give me 1 second. I'm just seeing if there are any abilities. Honestly, man, it sounds to me like you need to change the pace. Maybe that job isn't quite what you need to be doing.
Craig, are you trying to sell something to me?
Sell something to you? That's not the way I'd put it. I'm trying to hire you.
Oh. Okay.
I'd like to roll with heart.
Are you going to persuade an NPC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have like a dice roller here, or can I just grab my dice?
No, I'd say people just grab their dice if they'd like.
Okay, I'll be honest. I promise.
I believe you.
I don't actually know what dice these are.
Really
oh gosh, this is totally not. It's 3D.
2d6.
Whatever. Wait, 2d6. I might actually have that many.
2d6. It's always 2d6, so you'll never need anything else. Well. So literally, you can grab open Monopoly.
Yeah, give me like 20 seconds.
I feel like one of these bots does roll dice, but I can't remember which one it is, and I can't remember.
I'm sure there's one. My dice set has escaped me, but I know where some are.
I'll get a dice roller just in case anyone needs it.
If anyone needs any dice, I have like a million. This is not my dice sack. This is like my plain dice sack. When I try to teach people GURPS. All right.
Oh, good.
So I'm rolling on a 7 to 9 to counter my offer, demand payment. And on a hit, what's that? Hit is above 9 then?
So a hit is 7 to 9, but a hit is anything above 7, but then it says specifically on a 7 to 9. So if it's a hit, but it's not a 7 to 9, meaning it's 10 or over, then the 7 to 9 condition doesn't come in, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay. Oh my god, dice scam! Okay, that is an 8 plus. What's your heart?
Let me pull my sheet up. My heart is +2.
+2, bloody hell. Okay, that's a 10. So on a hit, they see your point and do as your ask. Listen, man. I have a business.
You gotta
I've
let the
made
monster
millions
out,
of
man.
dollars. I could not just leave behind my wife, Ruth. You know her. You know Ruth.
Listen, it sounds to me like you've made your millions. Is that not enough for you? Can you not retire? How old are you? I can't even tell from your face.
I'm 31.
How's your 401k?
My 401k is good.
Okay, I think that wasn't the right question to ask. I'm not sure I understand
Fuck
what
is a
those are.
401k?
It's like a retirement fund thing that your company typically matches.
Okay.
But at 31, you wouldn't have enough in it to do anything. Listen,
Okay.
no, it'll be a pay decrease. It will. And I'm not even saying you gotta quit your current job. All right. But you want to let the monster out sometimes, and I'll tell you what, sometimes I need a monster. Wouldn't hurt to have you on my side just blowing off some steam.
Well, I might be able to help out this pub as well with my millions of dollars that I mostly got from embezzling. And if I resign, the shareholders aren't like gonna care really.
Yeah, generally, as far as I can tell, the legal system here doesn't pursue white-collar crime. It's not as profitable because it's more expensive.
No,
so
ever
probably
since the merger as well,
you're
you
not getting
know,
prosecuted.
there's not really been many laws here, really. They kind of don't want us here.
Did you pay taxes on that embezzled money?
Fuck no. Who do you think I am?
Oh,
Some sort of
shit.
poor fuck? No way, I don't pay taxes. Woo! Up top. Craig?
I know, man.
Craig up top.
We pay plenty of taxes in here.
Oh shit.
I don't fuck
Wait,
with
who do you
that.
pay
But
taxes
good luck,
to?
man.
You literally
The
change
government.
location every night. How
It's
do they tax you?
state. They handle it.
You don't pay taxes to
know.
those vampire fucks, do you?
I got a guy. No, of course not. Of course not. And
Okay.
actually, about them, listen.
As you
like
say
I said,
that,
I need muscle.
the door opens wide open, and you see one of the few supernatural creatures that don't visit your establishment. Clearly, a vampire. Harla, could you
like
describe this vampire as it is?
Oh, okay, go ahead then.
Your benefactor. Is it Dracula? Yes. But also, this is your benefactor. And could you describe him?
He's a tall, caramel-skinned man. He always is wearing a very nice suit. And kind of, like the Irish caps that have like the
cap.
little, like a flat cap. And he's very well groomed. And he looks like he's in his early 30s.
Okay. Do you what kind of voice do you think he'd have? Would he be like? Would he be like really German? Nor like, would he sound like Greg, or would he be like really German?
Greg sounds like shit.
I mean, I figured he'd sound like somebody in Maine.
Okay, so is he a native? Is he an American?
I mean, yeah, he's a part of like the vampire clan.
Okay. Greg it is.
Okay.
He slinks. Yeah, that's what he's gonna say. He slinks in the doorway and everything goes quiet. Dave leans into you, Craig, and goes, "What's he doing here?"
I got no fucking idea, man.
Oh, you sound.
This is why I need you. This is why I need you, man. I'm whispering.
I'm
trying to pick up what a Maine accent would be, but I'm not really sure.
Kind of, he kind of molests a revolver in his pocket.
What the hell are you talking about?
Like really, like how people will like put their hand on it, but he's like really going at it, and he's like, "All right, man, you need me? Just say the word. I don't have much to live for."
I got
The vampire, who I believe still has the same name that I thought he had, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Walks in, completely aware of how quiet everything is, and steps towards the bar. Are you the proprietor of this place?
Talking to me.
Yes.
If that word means what I think it means, then yeah, probably.
Delightful. I'm, my name's Carl. You have a...
Hell yeah.
That's not his real name.
I'm Craig.
I
No.
have a associate who I believe frequents here. Don't have a girl. Blonde. Kind of... blonde.
I don't know. Doesn't quite ring a bell. I don't know. It's hard with the I. I don't tell people super well. I go off of voices mostly.
Why does it not ring a bell?
Because I don't remember. What are you, fucking stupid?
I know she works here.
Yeah, maybe. Do you have a name? This isn't effective communication, man.
I haven't spoken to anyone in 3 years.
Oh, well, got a long way to go, buddy, but I believe in you.
Her name's Harla.
Oh, Hala. No, she quit.
Is that not her just over there?
If you knew what she was, why the fuck do you ask me, boss?
I thought it would be polite. I can see
Yeah,
I'm not
so. Go talk your shit.
liked here. All right, and your name is?
Oh, you're just weird. I am Craig.
Craig. Is that... Are you just a guy? Like, are you...
Is this a question out of game or in game?
No, this is in-game. This is me. Carl.
I wouldn't say I'm just a guy. I think I bring a lot to the table, but...
Can I walk over at this point?
yeah, sure. Hala, interjects.
Jason, why do you have to be so goddamn weird every time?
He told me his name was Carl. He said
Carl. I do not know who you are, young woman. I am looking for Hala. Fucking play along.
But you
What
just
do you
told
need?
me that doesn't.
What do you
Shit.
need?
I'm sorry. The anxiety, it becomes too much for me.
You don't have to be weird.
I've
Craig
been
knows
alive
what's up.
for
It's
120
fine.
years and I still haven't defeated generalized anxiety disorder. I know.
I get it.
Yeah, it's difficult. We vampires don't work well with traditional medication. We need it to be fed to a human and then drink their blood, and it doesn't actually go into their bloodstream, so we have to like crush up sertraline and then inject them with it. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, that.
Sorry, I'm oversharing.
Right.
Hala, I mean, let's talk. He rubs his hands
Let's
together
talk.
awkwardly. So, where have you been? I haven't heard from you in a moment.
I've been working.
You haven't replied to my calls.
I haven't seen anything else. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, I do understand. My voice isn't that loud. Sometimes my calls can't be heard, but I tried really hard to shout. I think half of Nolan heard me, but apparently you didn't. I'd do it right now to demonstrate, but I think everyone would go deaf.
Why didn't... Are you talking about actually screaming for me and not calling me on my cell phone?
What now?
I got you one last week. It has the buttons on it. It opens.
Oh, the door stopper. Yes, it was very ineffective.
It's not a door stopper, Jason.
Why is it so thick and chunky then?
It's not a. If it was a door stopper, you have plenty of door stoppers. You have
Yes, I
30
use the
skulls
corpses
in the
of
house.
the humans that I hunt to stop my doors. You keep bringing this up. It's just my nature. Anyway, I need your help.
What do you need?
There's a very, very powerful vampire coming to town. His name is Willem Warhulst. He's Dutch. He comes from Manhattan. There he is king. He's the most powerful vampire on the East Coast. At least one that's known of. And he's coming here to inspect his clan, Brood Verhulst, which I happen to be a subsidiary of, not of the main clan. I'm kind of off to the side. I'm looking to up my clout a little, so I'd like to present you, if you will. Be like, oh, look at this. She can tell the future. I think...
You want me to come to a dinner party as arm candy? Okay.
No, that would be highly inappropriate. I'm pretty sure you're like 16 when I met you, but...
It was 9.
Okay. Time flies when you're immortal, alright? Jesus. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That hurts. I would like you more as, like, not arm candy, but imagine, like, a trophy. But you're, like, a human.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Good?
understand the concept. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
well, it's not tonight, thankfully, but, I need to show you something. Get you a bit ingratiated. ASAP, as the kids say.
All right. I think Craig might be able to let me leave. It looks like he's found somebody else to replace me. So.
Craig! He shouts from across the
this
bar.
guy can't tend a fucking bar. But yeah, go do what you need. I don't know.
I'll be back tomorrow night.
Yeah, sounds good. We will be. No, never mind.
I'll know. It's
Yeah.
Craig.
I gotta
Sorry.
figure it out.
My, it's me. Remember me? Carl?
Jason.
From earlier.
Who the
From
fuck
earlier.
is Jason? That's a biblical name. I would not be associated with anything with the Bible. My name is Carl. Right, Hala?
Okay.
Thank you. And her
Jason.
name is not Hala. Her name is Frankfurter. Anyway, we have a long journey
News to
ahead
me?
of us. I parked my car back at the front.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll take the call.
Sounds good.
Is that the car?
No. We zoom out back to the city view, and we find ourselves in a apartment in downtown, across the city slightly, down near the dock district. It's about 11 p.m. right now, I'd say. Andrew, at 11 p.m., let's say autumn Friday night, evening, depends on how you look at it. What would you be doing at this moment? As long as it's in the apartment, because I need that set piece.
Yeah, I think he would be like just finished off work and he's now outside on the terrace.
Okay.
He's probably just having a smoke and is very, very tired.
Okay. And Frey, what would you be doing at this exact time?
Frey would probably just completely run around her room, redecorating everything, drawing weird symbols on the walls. Just all colourful, pastels. Pretty, a bit ominous. And trying to hide a cat she stole from the street the other day.
Okay, so Frey's having a schizophrenic episode. The Andrew, you look out and you see a humanoid figure fly across the sky. Something which hasn't been so uncommon these days. It seems that with your realization of the supernatural, you've almost opened a third eye that sees more of this. You reckon it's probably a vampire flying across the sky. Seems to have a girl dangling. He's kind of holding on to her. You feel a buzz in your pocket. That's what it says. You hear another.
I'll have a look at.
Okay, you open it up and you see two messages from a contact named Cyril. First one, hey. Second one, you up?
I'll probably text back, fuck off.
You hear the sound of whatever phone you have, the call noise, and you look down and Cyril is calling.
I think I'll shout down, you dickhead, why are you back here again?
Hey man, long time no see. Listen, I'm on my way to your apartment. It's kind of, I need your help with something. I think I've really got a pig this time. All right, I'll be there in a moment.
You almost get.
Hey, is that hot weirdo chick with you?
No.
Ah, shame. Maybe next time. Listen, I'll be right. And you hear the doorbell ring. Here.
I think first I would knock on Frey's door. Don't go in, but I'll just say the weirdo's here. Just stay in your room,
Did you have
and
to
then I'll
fight
walk.
her?
I'll just open up the door.
You open up the door. What does Cyril look like?
Cyril's he's a bit rough. Not in the sense of like he's had a hard day. He's just a rough kind of looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's in clothes that's probably not been washed in a couple of days. Darker skin. He's probably had like a toothy grin and been missing some teeth. He's homeless.
Okay. He looks at you with a grin and he goes, "Listen to me, man. I have found definite proof of the supernatural, okay? There is a bar just across town." Yeah, that's all I've got. There's a bar across town, but people have said that it's in a manhole cover, so that sounds kind of shady to me. Imagine what I could write in my blog. CyrilCallus.weebly.org.
It's an organization.
.net.
Well, this one almost killed me this time.
Hey, I've got those DUI, so do you think you could drive me?
When do you want to go?
At the bar. I'd like to
Do
take
you know I have
pictures.
those
When?
DUIs? Can you take me to the bar?
I
Ow.
won't be drinking. Don't worry. You know me. I've been sober for 2 hours, so I just need to get there. Okay. I need a drink to help keep me sober, and just get me to the bar, and we'll see some supernatural creatures. Dude, do you not want to see a fucking werewolf?
Fine, way outside.
Wow.
I'll just slam the door.
Hey,
Um,
I swear I had some meowing in there. Are you sure everything's okay? You don't need to check up on anything?
I'll be a couple of minutes, and then won't go in to Freya's room because I've learned my lessons and I'll just knock on the door.
Well, you're welcome to come in.
Oh, thank you so much. And you notice Cyril followed you the whole way. He snuck in past you.
Oh, God damn it!
For fuck's sake.
Hey,
I think actually before he comes in, I'm gonna like grab him by his like hoodie,
dude.
and I'm just gonna,
Fine.
and then I'll just gently open the door. It's like, hi, we're going to a bar. Would you like to come?
Is he also coming?
Sadly.
He shouts, "Don't worry, I'm just the eye candy."
Alright, sure. But, you owe me a drink. Or 5. Let's go.
Alright. I'm probably still grabbing him by the hood and just like, let's go, come on.
Oh, you have gotten stronger recently. Are you sure you're not a werewolf? Hayden. You know how you're an imp and you have that move?
Yeah, what specific move do I have?
Your move that's like at the beginning of the game, or...
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Me too.
Okay, yeah. give me a second.
And Hala also has one of those, but I'll do hers a tiny bit later. Because I think it
What's
works.
the best place to find that?
Probably somewhere. You have your sheet, don't you? So probably there.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out if I put it on my sheet. Would it be?
I think you did. I seem to remember it.
It's playbook moves.
Yeah.
Okay,
Business
is
as
that
usual.
business as usual?
Yeah.
When time passes or at the start of the game, roll with mind. Okay.
So,
yes.
you
so
don't
I'll do
currently
that.
have a scheme because it is the start of the game. So roll with mind for me, please.
That's a 5 + 1, a 6.
5 + 1, a 6. Unfortunately, that is a miss. Which means a family member or
happens.
close friend drags you into a scheme you'd rather have avoided. Generate a new scheme with 3 complications. Interesting. We'll get back to that. Right now, we're in... Would you say... What does your car look like, Andrew?
It's a cherry red pickup truck.
Okay. Is it new? Do you think it would be, like, beaten up?
It's being up, but he loves it because he always wanted the pickup truck.
Okay. Sarah's like, dude, is it just 2 seats or is it 4?
In the back.
Okay. Fine. Gets in. Holds on. Alright, so it's just right here down street and...
What time of year is it?
Autumn. I'd say sometime in October, probably. Maybe, actually... Yeah, no, we'll do sometime in October. We won't do the current, because that's a bit too close to winter. It's not Christmas yet.
Okay.
It's not, we don't have the Christmas shit being sold. But it's just on the cusp of there. Well, technically, October, they already start selling Christmas stuff. But it's not, like, taken over. Unless I make this campaign about an evil Santa. Interesting idea. Good idea.
Well, that would be 2 Santas.
What do you mean?
I'm Santa.
Oh shit, you are, right, of course. Well, maybe you are the evil Santa. I don't know how morally reprehensible you are.
Oh, interesting.
Cyril shouts ahead, "Hey, could you put on some Green Day?"
I'm not even listening to him, and I put up just one of the indie bands I like on the radio.
I love their song "Teenagers." Teenagers scare the living shit out of me. Favorite Green Day song. All right. No, that's not really Green Day, dude. That's fuck your mum and all your family. I like them, but it's just not the same, dude.
I'm I'm full on like
God, this red light
turning
is
to
taking
Freya.
forever. Oh my god.
I'm turning to Freya and just like, I am so sorry about him.
I'm getting used to it.
So,
Uh,
we are going to zoom over. Al Hasir, you are in your hideout, I believe.
Yes.
You have been embroiled. I believe it was under the imp. What does it say? You offered someone work when you partner with someone on your schemes, both of you profiting in equal measures. So it's not necessarily a specific scheme, but it is you partner on schemes. Do you think there'd be any sort of scheme that you'd be a part of currently? Or if you'd like, you can be the close friend or family member that drags Crag into the
I think we say it the same way.
unwanted. No, we say Craig. You guys
Craig.
say
How different are those?
Craig.
Okay, fair enough. Say it again?
Craig. It depends.
guess.
A lot of people here say Craig anyway because it's America and
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
But it's more of a anyway. So what would you say your current kind of project is? You can just talk out of your ass. That's the thing about this game. You don't have to think too hard if you don't want to, or actually I recommend not thinking too hard. Just talk out of your ass and it'll inevitably go somewhere. That's just how our minds work.
I'm planning on stealing some runes and some ancient relics from another wizard that I dislike.
Okay. Would you like to name this wizard, or will I?
His name is... No one knows his name. He's the Conjurer.
Okay. The Conjurer. Known by that name due to his ability to bridge the realm between the other world and our world and bringing creatures over there to serve his dark deeds, or maybe not so dark deeds. Maybe it's just a petty hatred between the two of you. What's your ward named again?
She is called Sabrina Wilson.
Okay, and what would you say your sanctum looks like from the inside? Or maybe just a room. It might be very big. It's up to you.
It's very big.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite dark. There's books lining the walls. Actually, what do I have here? There's books lining the walls. And there's various pedestals with runes and little areas to cast. And there's bedroom stuff. I also have a very knowledgeable assistant, so I have a little fireplace on one of the far ends.
Mm-hmm.
And above it is a plaque with the head of a dragon that can speak. And he's called Draco. Okay. And that's my knowledgeable dragon. And in the middle of the room is a little stairs up to a platform and a little pedestal with a ritual book on the side. And if I do a certain chant, then I can open up a portal to another dimension.
Okay. And remind me, how long has Sabrina been your ward? Or have you decided that yet?
Probably quite a while, like at least a couple years.
Okay. The dragon, as you're deep finding ways into the conjurer's lair, pouring over tomes, the dragon speaks. Master Al-Sahir.
Yes.
A stranger approaches from behind.
I turn around.
You see Sabrina with some fire in her hand. Jesus Christ, Draco, I've been here 2 fucking years. I'm not a stranger. I have a name. Calm down. Master Al-Sahir, The stranger has fire in hand. You need to protect yourself. It's a light, you dipshit.
Thank you, Draco, but we're safe. She's a friend. It's okay.
Wizards have no friends but knowledge and power. You betray our ways.
We need to have a talk sometime, I'm telling you. Sabrina!
Talk quite enough. Yes, master.
Do you need something? Or
Yes, I have a little bit of news for you. Might
Sure.
throw a spanner in our works, if I do say so
What's
myself.
up?
There's an extremely powerful vampire coming to town by the name of Willem Verhulst. He's the big daddy of Manhattan, and he is vicious.
Okay.
He's what we in the business call a cunt, but also a vampire supremacist. He
Mhm.
fucking hates our kind. So we're all going to be going a little low for the time being. I just thought I'd let you know, keep you in the loop. Also, I've just been using my ears, and there has been talk of an oracle being brought to a dinner. Heard it from a ghoul that I have contacts with. And you know, I live to serve, whatever the fuck. What do we say again? I live to serve. I live to swerve. That's
You
it.
got this.
Yeah, I live to swerve because we've got the wands,
Mhm.
and they swish. You know, I'm only learning.
It's okay.
And I just think that maybe we got this oracle in our own hand. Perhaps maybe we could get a little bit of the future, and maybe we could fuck the conjurer in the bum. Figuratively,
That's a
of course.
very good
I
idea.
don't have fantasies
Oh.
about the conjurer. No matter how big, powerful, demeaning he is.
I don't have to be concerned about you on this mission getting distracted, do I?
Sorry, I just have a thing for the unknown, you know?
I understand.
It's poetic.
Where is this oracle? And what dinner
Oh,
are you
no
talking
fucking
about?
clue. But I mean, you could. I don't know. Do you have anyone who might know?
I mean, would I probably have I have a mate called Andrew that I probably could go to. Can't my go-to guy. For any trouble and stuff, maybe he can help.
Andrew, okay. As you requested, we do have a guardian owl around him at all times. Watching him, knowing his exact location. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
Yes,
that's the owl called Binky. Yeah,
Binky.
it's that
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
Binky the owl.
Binky the fat owl. I don't know why you bothered. Binky's average weight for an owl. Don't know why you called him the fat one. It's actually quite rude in my opinion, but I'm not the master. So, Binky is currently flying over the city. They're in a beaten up, shitty pickup truck. There appears to be a homeless man in the back. His zipper is unzipped. Bit strange. Actually, now that I look at it, the zipper doesn't have a working zip. It's just
always that.
open. The fly's always open. What a weird fella. I'm sure he doesn't have anything to hide though. He looks like a fucking twerp. Sorry, where was I? I don't have a thing for twerps, I'm afraid. Had far too many of those, am I right?
So true.
Anyway, they appear to be on their way somewhere. Would you like me to continue following them? Or maybe you could track them down yourself? I do have that booby trap you've lined up for the conjurer getting ready.
If you keep working on that, I'll follow him.
You're okay.
I'll make it to them.
Remember, you can't fly, so make sure you
Well,
remember that.
I'm working on it.
Okay, well, once
I'm
you
close.
discover the truth to flight, I mean, vampires can just do it, so, you know, it's not actually that impressive if you figure out how to fly, but, you know, I'll still be proud of you. And I'm sure Master who give me a name for who gave you the ward, because it is a
Oh,
powerful
do
member
we
of your
have?
circle. Did you have a name? I don't have a name.
Her name is.
Oh, her. I'm such a sexist.
Yeah, he's sexist.
I know.
Women can be wizards too.
That's so true. Not in Harry Potter though.
Her name is Elizabeth Carr.
Elizabeth the Second. Elizabeth Carr, did you just say?
Yes, with 2 R's.
Okay. Stoic wizard name. We all know.
I think that might be a fake name.
We all know that Lizzie would absolutely love you. I can't believe she faked her death as Queen of England to come and become a wizard master full time. I mean, that's amazing.
It was wow.
Yeah, I mean, everyone thought she'd live forever. You know, it was this funny meme. Little do they know, she's
That's how she
actually
lived forever.
she's making her age longer through magic.
Oh.
Not sure why she came to Eastport though. Bit under her pay grade. She's living in the sewers now. But
It happens.
It's classic Lizzie. Lucky that none of the rest of them have any magical powers apart from her son Andrew's ability to not sweat. It's his only magical ability, nothing else. I mean, it's insane. Anyway, you get on that, I'll get on that. Remember to text me if anything happens.
I will. I'll text you.
Yeah, alright, great.
Thank you. So I'm gonna close the book with the thing and get ready and head off.
Craig, we return to
Yeah.
you.
I'm back.
You're back. So, I'm going to say, let's go rules first, narrative second. What I mean by that is, if we go to the old imp and see under schemes, so with the, because it's a bad one, you generate a new scheme with 3 complications. So you choose a primary circle, so that means the circle that the scheme is related to. So let's say knight for vampires and werewolves. Power for wizards and oracles and generally mortals who are kind of just into power. Wild for the chaotics, the demons and the fae, and mortalis for the mortals who are aware of the supernatural. So that could be vampire hunters, people who are just aware, etc. And then you do one of your services. You can be kind of vague about that as well. And 3 complications. Usually it would be 2.
Yeah,
so it's actually not
am
that
I
bad.
selecting the complications?
Yeah, you select 3 of them.
Okay, yeah. So the scheme, if I'm understanding, is getting the oracle, right?
It can be.
I mean, that's so like. You're saying this, so the scheme that I've like fallen into, that doesn't have to be decided by another person. That's not like one of their schemes that I'm becoming a part of.
No, I mean it's another character, but that could be an NPC, and you decide whatever like works for. Oops, sorry, I just closed Discord. Whatever works for the story. So like, if you think you have something that's like a bad scheme for you to get wrapped up into, that wouldn't actually be good. Fucking hell, what is Discord doing? Sorry. That wouldn't be good for you, then that's cool. If you'd rather have me come up with something, that's also
I mean,
a thing.
Yeah, I would just want it to be connected to other people, and I'm not sure where everyone's at in terms of like their full connection with these other situations. Like something vampiric obviously feels like the right option. That's the news. So it would be easy to say like oh, killing a vampire, but that's not quite right.
Well, there is
I
the
just
really
fall
powerful
also into the
vampire
scheme of going after the conjurer.
Yeah. We can say that Elsa here drags you into it. Either way,
that's what I mean. Yeah,
you can arrive. But why would he drag you into it? I guess we'll find out.
Because I'm good. I'm useful. I don't know. I have connections.
Yep. Elsa here, are you good with that?
Hello?
I don't know if he.
Hello?
Are you good with? Oh.
Oh.
Daniel
Hello?
boy? Daniel?
Hello?
Hello? Can you
What was
hear
that?
us? Daniel, can you
Hello.
hear us?
Yes,
Daniel,
yeah, perfect.
You can. Okay, perfect.
I can.
If you were to drag, would you be cool with dragging Craig into? Sorry, what was the scheme again?
This. Yeah, whatever your scheme
The
is.
Contra.
Oh yeah,
The
tracking
stealing
down
the
the
stuff from
Conjurer.
Contra.
Stealing the stuff of the Conjurer, sure. You dragging Craig into that via.
Absolutely.
I assume now you turning up at the bar. Speaking of, the door flings open. Elsa here. What does Elsa here look like, by the way?
As here has quite medium-sized, like down to his shoulders. Think like Aragorn style hair.
Mm-hmm.
He wears a nice shirt and trousers, as you should,
Mm-hmm.
and he
That
wears.
is right.
He's quite fancy, I guess you could say. It's like he wears a robe with like a golden robe with some purple in it, and yeah,
Does he
and
wear a
some
wizard
rings.
hat?
He doesn't wear a wizard hat, unfortunately.
Fuck. So this man walks into your establishment and kind of seems to look around, almost as if he's searching for something. You do recognize him, as you have worked together before, and you do know each other. So, oi! Dave stands up.
Do they? Yeah. Does Dave?
I haven't seen you before.
I haven't seen you before.
I'm the new guard of this place. Rawr! I'm a werewolf, you see.
Can
Can't tell.
I? Is there
I'm
a
letting this happen. I see this, but I'm letting
perception?
it happen. I want Dave to get his moment.
Well, what would you like to do, and I'll let you know.
Figure someone out, is it? To see if he's see if he's bullshitting, or
Okay,
if he's actually.
sure, go ahead. Yeah, that would be figure someone out.
So it's 2d6. Then I add a modifier onto it.
It's mind.
Mind, okay. 2d6.
Mind, I believe, is your highest stat.
Ooh. So that's 10 plus 1, 11.
11, okay. So, you ask 2 questions. So, technically, the questions are, they're preset because they, it's, specifically figuring something out rather than, a general insight check. I'll let you ask one of them, because it was so high, as are you actually a werewolf? But pick another one out of those that you figure out. I'll say for flavor, you do a little bit of mind reading real quick as a wizard. You just peer into his mind. So
no, you can't do that here. That's not allowed here.
Oh shit, he can't do that. Yeah, there's an anti-magic circle in the bar.
I've stepped just outside of the bar.
Okay, he climbs back up the manhole cover.
Sorry.
Let's say you. Let's see what the question is, and then we'll see what the flavor of it is.
So I want to know if he actually is a guard.
Yeah.
And what was the question? Please. What's cat's beef? Hoping cat. Okay, my question is, how could I put your character in my debt?
Okay, how could
Me?
you put Dave.
Okay.
How could you put Dave into your debt? You could offer to get him out of a hairy situation.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
His hairy situation, which is the one with the shareholders, that he's still not too happy about. And is he a guard, Hayden? Have you hired him as a guard? Guard.
Oh, he's shadowing one of my other bouncers right now, but that bouncer's on his break.
Okay. So that's your answer, kinda.
Thank you. I assure you I'll be no trouble. I'll say here, what's your name? And I put up my handshake.
My name is Dave the Devilish. I'm a
Dave
werewolf.
Devilish.
I'm a beta in my pack. And I fuck. Okay? I fuck people. I fuck dogs. And I will fuck you up if you don't listen to me, alright?
I will cause no
Have you ever
trouble.
heard of
I assure you.
Tetramax? We put the little rivets on all of the bridges in Eastport. And we do have a lot of bridges, because most of our city's an island. You've heard of me? You have?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Is that you?
That's me. I did that with my mate, Ron Swanson. We started the company. He kind of went into government work. It was a whole thing. But
wasn't there something in the news about like embezzlement or something?
No.
I found one of the CEOs stole a bunch of money.
That was on the news.
It was. I was reading newspapers. I got here.
Fucker!
The police are searching for the person.
In the corner on the TV from earlier, the guy with the black eyes is now underneath, has the rail that says like embezzlement from company that makes those rivets. You know, the ones on the bridges.
This is so the black eyes guy is the supernatural news, so it's like suspected werewolf as well, as they do know. They just have. What do you guys have any ideas for the supernatural TV channel?
Supernatural.
SNN instead of CNN, Supernatural News Network. What's CNN stand for?
I can see that. No one knows.
Cartoon Network. Oh,
Cartoon Network.
It stands for Cable News Network.
Oh, I see. Anyway, whatever this, if anyone comes up with a really witty answer, come at me. For now, it's SNN. Maybe they'll go through a name change. The man on the TV goes, some say that he was growing strange hair on his face in the middle of a mortal shareholders meeting. As we all know, this breaks the code of the supernatural and can be punishable by death. Fuck, dude! The police are looking for me. The supernatural police are looking for me. Who the fuck even are the supernatural police? Like, we don't have a government. I don't understand what these people are talking about. Is it like the vampires? I swear to God, they always think they're the important ones. Okay, what about the rest of us? What about the rest of us?
Sorry. Are you making a flamethrower? What the fuck?
Yeah, but it got on my hand.
The flame?
Sorry. Yeah.
Craig, I told you to stop burning the goddamn pub down. I'm telling you... Oh, everyone's got a lighter. So wholesome. I'm telling you, Craig, there is... No, wait, I'm not talking to you. Elsa here. I'm telling you. Both of you. Guys.
I'll tell you.
Whoa. I need your help.
David.
My name is not David. It is Dave.
Dave. Apologies.
Oh my god. My box gone off.
Oh my god. Spiral alarm went off. Yes, what was the question?
I'm just gonna reach into my robe, pull out a little pristine little business card, hand it over to him, and say, "Call me in a bit. I might be able to help you out."
Do you do
I can wink.
Killing? Can you kill that motherfucker on the news?
I
I'm sick
probably
of that
won't
news reporter guy.
tell him, though I can.
What's his name again?
I'm gonna take the dog out real quick.
Good luck.
But good luck.
What's his name again?
Greg Blush?
Yes.
The Greg Blush. No, that's the mayor. Does he also do? I don't think he does supernatural news as well.
Does he not?
No, I don't think he does that as well. Greg Blush, though, great guy. Always on the side of the business. You know, that's what we need. Business, business, business. It's one of his many campaign slogans. Anyway, Craig and Piss have walked away, so we're going to zoom over to Hala and Jason, flying through the sky. He spots you down in an abandoned warehouse you haven't seen before. Well, Hala, what do you think? It's my new spot, right on the docks. No one will know.
Yeah, if you don't make it so obvious that you fly into it every time.
It's fine. These people, they see a human flying, they call it a weather balloon or a drone or something. Some even think it's a fucking UFO. No, we're vampires.
It's just, it's not the most secure, Jason.
Listen to me. We have never been found out over the course of thousands of years flying around. Apart from that time that, the I keep forgetting how to say it. The Ionioi. No, the Ionioi. That's them. The Ionioi were struck down by the creator because they were too overt. But no normal vampires have ever been found out. Okay?
I mean, besides the whole Dracula thing.
Dracula is not a real figure. We all know that. That was a made-up character. He does not represent us, okay? Vlad the Impaler.
Based on...
I've met him before. He's got nothing to do with Dracula, okay? He's just a guy, all right? I mean, he is a vampire.
He's Impaler.
And he does have a Romanian accent, but he's not Dracula. Also, that fucking movie,
Okay.
Hotel Transylvania, all right? It sucks. Listen to me. It sucks.
I know.
So
I've heard that many times.
And it's not a good representation of us vampires. What's that fuck's name? Adam Sandwich. He sucks at doing a Dracula accent. I mean, Dracula doesn't exist. Anyway, I brought you here to show you something I've been working on. I believe I can bring you to your goal. Your goal being, of course,
Oh, Michael?
yes, you holla, my dear child.
Where did I write that down?
I think it should be somewhere under the benefactor, I believe.
My prophecy?
Yes, your prophecy, that's it.
My prophecy of you being the one that makes the difference in the war.
Like World War II? I mean, I fought in World War II, but that's
Jason,
over.
the upcoming war. I've told you this.
Wait, there's a war coming up? Oh, right.
Yeah.
The supernatural war of destruction.
Right.
Yes. The final one.
The one that you've been planning for. Yes, Jason.
Wait. Right. The one where Sorry. I've been asleep for a while. Who am I attacking?
I know. Well, it was the werewolves, and then all of the ones that allied with the werewolves. Didn't you go into your war room? I had all the pretty pictures cut out for you on a nice table.
It's when I wanted to kill that fuck Dave, right?
What did he do again?
He embezzled funds.
The one with the embezzlement?
It was
That's a mortal issue. Leave it to the mortals.
He was meant to pay tax, and that tax was meant to go to us vampires. You know Willem. Well, no, you don't. You never met him. I know Willem. I met him twice. Neither times did he speak to me, but I tried. And I know he is a cruel and ruthless vampire. He is so old, he no longer has a penis. It fell off. You know what that means?
Why does he tell people that?
No, I've seen it. He doesn't wear clothes. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have a penis.
Oh, he's old.
Well, came to the colony, came to Manhattan when it was New Amsterdam, so that was what, 1600s? I'd say he's about 500. Not as old as some of the vampires in Europe, mind you, but over here, he's kind of a big deal. He's the oldest homegrown vampire.
Right.
Anyway, that's not the point. At this point, you guys have been walking in the front doors of the warehouse. This is your destiny. You see a machine. I built it from the state-of-the-art technology. I've heard of this thing called a Mac, alright? I bought the first ever Mac, alright? Fastest computer on the market. Also, they said in some newspaper I read 50 odd years ago. But
Mm-hmm.
I hooked it up to this machine, which is meant for, I believe, drying hair. At a hairdresser, they like put it on their head. But I put wires into it. And I got my very techie friend over there he is, that's Krishnadur. And he's got it great. Standing in the corner is a ghoul named Krishnadur. He goes, "Yes, master. I built the machine to see the future. I wish I could see anything at all." His eyes have metal spikes in them. Krishnadur is fucked up, but he has been keeping on the latest trends on Reddit for the past 10 years, alright? He knows everything. He's watched every Linus Tech Tips video. He knows everything about RAM and memory and RAM and all of that stuff. Yes, master.
I will not.
I am a frequent poster on r/PC Master Race. I haven't left my house in 3 years.
I'm not getting in a machine
What?
that's running on an original MacBook
Not
with
an original
wires
MacBook,
touching my
the
head.
original
Mac.
MacBook.
The original MacBook
The
with
sorcerer
wires into my
Steve
head
Jobs
that is
built
made
it.
by a blind man
He is not blind. He simply has
in a
different way of
warehouse. We're in a
seeing.
warehouse.
This
We're in a
warehouse is the
warehouse.
most secure location you have ever seen.
There's
It-
broken windows. The half the
the
roof
windows
is gone.
are not actually broken. They are merely decorations so that no one suspects.
And non-existent in some cases.
Yes, but I got hungry, okay?
Ate the windows.
Yes. All right. I'm trying to be more ethical with my consumption. I can't be vegan every day, but like I can't keep going murdering people. It's just not. It's just not okay.
I guess so, but I told you tofu, not plywood. Like
Tofu
what?
gives me nothing, okay? Tofu tastes like fucking styrofoam. I'd rather eat
So
a
you'd rather
goddamn
eat
rusty
wood.
nail than eat tofu.
Okay,
At
Okay.
least a rusty nail
I'm not getting
bites
in
a
the
little.
machine.
Tofu is like eating someone's toe. Foo. Sorry, that was terrible. I don't know. That was a joke we did in the army. Don't ask me which side I was on. So anyway.
Right.
You're not going in.
I will not be going on in the machine. I've told you, when there is something to see, when something changes that affects the future, I'll see it.
I'm telling you, you
And
might be
when
able to
I
see
see the
past,
weapon, I will
bestie.
tell you.
You might be able to see the past. And understand, first off, why your prophecies are so fucking potent. And second off, this whole thing. Your whole thing. You're like, oh, I'll be the war. Why are you prophesying? I don't have anything against werewolves. I mean, they don't pay taxes, and that's fucked up, like, honestly. But, like, otherwise, like, why do I have to kill them all for this?
I never said that you would have to kill them all.
Well, it's a war, you know, on werewolves.
I've-
When you declare war on a race, historically, you know, it hasn't gone great for that race.
I'm not saying you should declare war. I'm saying that a war is going to happen.
So
And
it
you
doesn't
make a
necessarily have
difference.
to be my war.
No.
Well, shit, you could have told me before I made a 5-step battle plan. I've spent the last 2 years of my life scouting out every corner of Eastport for good cover.
Well, that's good to know. That's good to know.
I actually found a great cafe down the street. It's called Cafe Pico.
Really?
They do a lovely French toast. I can't eat it, but sometimes I kill the barista working there, and they are quite tasty.
Don't kill the baristas that make French
found
toast.
that gay hipsters are actually delicious.
Oh, that's because they're the ones that are on the Xanax and stuff.
Oh, it's the drugs, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I need to stop saying the name of those people. It hurts when I say the name of Jesus. So, You're definitely
So
not
that's
going in.
what
Can
you'll
I do
use.
anything to convince you to go in?
Okay, I have a thing.
Okay.
Can I use my, I may not say this right, psychometry ability?
Possibly. What does it? What is it?
When you examine an interesting object, roll with spirit. On a hit, ask the MC questions from the list below, being
Okay.
yeah,
you can
what
definitely do
secrets or mysteries, maybe if it'll kill me.
that. Okay. Good idea. Okay. Roll me with spirit as you approach the machine and inspect it. The ghoul is currently playing Valorant.
An 11 plus 1, so a 12.
12. Very good. So on a 10 plus, ask 3. So which of I'll let you ask the one you'd like. Is this going to kill me? But what other two would you like to ask?
What can the chair reveal to me? Or like what is its purpose?
Okay. I'll tell you the first one. The chair probably won't kill you. You see flashes of you sitting there, and you smiling, and then you getting up. See a brief flash of your head being exploded, but it's much smaller than the other flashes, so you think it's probably unlikely. You see flashes of a garden. Then you get taken out. The garden is the answer to what it could possibly tell you.
Right.
Anyone more? You can choose from the list as well.
What strong emotions have been near this object recently?
Gamer rage. Poor
Very
Krishnodar.
good.
Got a headshot. Also sorrow. Krishnodar is just constantly tormented. And frustration, which is one you can't quite explain. Gamer rage is a separate emotion in your mind to actual rage, so that's
absolutely. It's an entirely different thing.
So, what do you say?
I'll get in the chair, but if I die, this is your fault.
Of course. You know, I would never kill anyone. You sit in the chair.
That's reassuring.
Krishnodar, you little bitch. Pull the lever. Of course, master. He goes over and with his right arm is a lot stronger and more jacked than his left arm. Pulls the lever. We return to Craig's pub. Craig, you have to fucking help me, man. You need to help me.
Yeah, remind me what you want me to help you with, boss.
The fucking popo are after me because I embezzled funds. The fucking supernatural popo are after me because I embezzled funds. Fucking people know who I am. That motherfucker with black eyes. What the fuck even is that? Who is that? What is that? Is that an oracle thing? Is that a wizard thing? Like, I don't know what that is. Is that just like, does he put in contacts? Is he just some guy?
No, he's a news guy.
Okay, so that's its own fucking thing, created by gold. You know, I don't eat goldfish. Okay, I'm a pescatarian. Wait, that would ignore it.
Interesting perspective.
I'm an opposite pescatarian. I don't eat vegetables or fish, only meat.
Well, listen, man. Honestly, I'm not 100% certain that the police can get in here. So I guess you can stay for a bit,
Do you have like a?
but if they show up,
Do you have like a bed? Like kind of like a kennel, more like I'd need like a really big hay mattress. I take up a lot of space, dude. Like when I'm, you know, when I'm a
yeah, no, I
werewolf.
get it. Are you in that form all the time? Can't you just
What?
sleep as a person?
It kind of any strong emotions they elicit transformation. I'm a younger werewolf, you know, so it's kind of just won't be only been like 5 years, so I don't quite have it under control yet. And a full moon, fuck off. I also I need free range hunting grounds as well. If you can provide that for me. You know, we werewolves are very territorial creatures. There's usually like a district, you know. So like if you have like I don't know like a secret underground district you control, that maybe I could hunt humans in. That would be great. Doesn't have to be
All right,
humans. It can be large animals, goats, maybe pigs, bison.
I would like to escape a situation, I think.
Okay. So to escape a situation, take advantage of an opening. So you need to create an opening first. That can be something as simple as you pointing away, or you can do something else. What would you like to do to create
All
an
right,
opening?
no, here's actually what I'm gonna do. Well, I just want him to do nothing. I want him to leave, you know.
Okay.
Actually, okay. Here's what we do. Listen, Dave. If you could poke your head out the manhole, go look. I think there might be some hay out there. You could bring it in. We could try and build you a bed behind the bar or something.
Oh, all right, man. Whatever you say. Sounds good to me. Haha. Ho ho. Take a debt on Dave.
What's the debt that I'm letting him grab the hay?
That you've been nice to him first off, and I don't know if you actually
Greg, I
want him
wouldn't
to
be
stay,
so quick about that.
but
I wouldn't be so quick about
he
that.
believes that you want him to stay, so it counts as a
Okay.
debt. The current social that if he's still alive, then he can.
Okay, so Dave owes me 1.
Dave owes you one. He climbs
All
up the
right.
manhole cover, and
I reach up behind me and I grab. There's a big lever on the wall, and I pull it, and the whole place spins once, and then we're in a different location.
he pops his head out the manhole cover as the truck approaches.
He's out at this point when I pull it.
Okay,
It's
okay.
got to be like. He's
Is the
coming
manhole
out.
cover disappear, or does it become a regular manhole cover?
It's a regular manhole cover.
Because I imagined that he's like he pops his head out from the manhole cover and then he looks down and it's just the sewer.
It's just
yeah.
sure, that's perfect. Yes.
So he hasn't noticed yet. He's popped his head out and he goes. He sees a old pickup truck drive up and he says, "Hey, you're not the police, are you?"
Seamless scene transition there.
I know.
Straight
I'm
to
so
these
good.
guys. I'm out of it.
No. Oh no.
Who the fuck are you with? He gets out of the manhole
Who the
cover.
fuck are you with?
Is that any of your business, mate? This is how we speak in Maine. This is how we'll keep speaking in Maine.
Sorry, that completely muted everyone.
That's alright. What the fuck are you on about? I live here. I'll let you know. And where is this hay? Craig! Looks down the manhole cover. Craig, did you shit everywhere? There's no hay up here. Hello?
Anticipate the mental asylum.
What the fuck did you just say about me? I have dog
Okay,
hearing,
buddy.
bitch.
Okay, I'm just saying, move away, please. We're trying to do stuff yet, so can you just fuck off?
I'll have you know, you blue head fuck, I have had a very long, hard day. Alright, you don't look like anything special. I don't smell the bloat on you, though I smell the bloat on your friend in there. Looks at Frey. You
Aren't
get
you
out
the
of
guy
here.
for a basin?
Oh, for fuck's sake, how does everybody know about this?
Yeah,
Everybody
you're
knows.
the guy.
My life is fucking ruined. My life Runes. You hear his voice get deeper, and his face get hairier.
Ah, shit. Fuck, where's it? Where's it? And I'm scrambling for my gun. I'm like, ah, shit, where is it? Fuck, fuck, get it to me.
I just open the window and just like scream out, you okay out there, Andrew?
You hear a howl and you look back as a bulbous, fucking deranged werewolf stands in front of the pickup truck. It lunges at the truck. What do you do?
The truck, and I'm full on with my Beretta, just trying to get him.
Roll to keep your cool, please, as you're trying to grab the Beretta while being absolutely while being jumped on. So that's a spirit roll.
Yep. 4.
4, okay. And what's your spirit score?
It's like a 3+1 for spirit.
Okay. So that's a fail, I'm afraid. You grab at the Beretta, but the wolf jumps on, crunching down, crushing the gun underneath the hood of the truck. The gun, I'm afraid, is no longer in use. And neither is the truck. Frey, you look face to face with a snarling, mad werewolf. He appears he appears ready to pounce. Would either of you like to escape? Or, well, I mean, you can do whatever you'd like.
I think that pickup truck was his baby.
Oh god.
That was his boat. That was he bought this when he moved here, and he's gone. This is like a dingy place. Is there like anything that I could just pick up real quickly?
Yeah, I'd say, let me think. This would be like the side of a. There'd definitely be like rocks around if you want to try like hitting him in the head with a rock. Maybe like a fence. If you were strong enough, you could rip it off.
I'm a bit stronger, but not that strong. I think. Well, actually,
If you can think of anything else, I'm just kind of blanking on what would be around. Bricks, maybe.
I think he'll take a brick.
Okay.
And like get closer, just like full on try smash it on his head.
Okay. Roll turn to violence, please. So that's a roll with blood.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool. Another fail. Let's go. 10 of blood. That's a 7.
That's a 7. So that's a success and a hit. So you inflict harm, as established. So that's a rock. So that would be 1 harm. Not a rock. Sorry, a brick. And the opposition chooses 1. They inflict harm on you, they put you in a bad spot, or they create an opening to flee. I'm going to say they inflict harm on you. The wolf, you hit him in the head. He goes, as wolves do, turns around and slashes at you. I'm going to say, so there's no AC or anything here. It's because you did a 7. They do just inflict harm on you. I'm saying it's a claw. It probably wouldn't have been a super hard slash. I'd say that gives you 2 damage. So on your character sheet, you have 5 damage spots. So cross the box that says faint and then one of the serious boxes. The more damage you take, the more it goes. So faint damage is something like maybe like a lighter slash, or like, I don't know, something that would heal like within a day. Probably a lighter slash wouldn't heal within a day. But like, you know, some greater bruising or something along those lines. A serious wound would be something that's gonna take a little while to heal, and might impair you. A critical wound is one you can die from, and needs to be immediately treated. So it would be something major, like majorly bleeding out. So characters in this game are quite squishy, but so are the NPCs. And also, if you get harm dealt to you, you can choose to take a scar instead. A scar is you don't take any of the harm established. So usually you'd use it if the harm would end up with your character dead if it filled up all 5 spots of health, but you get a permanent -1 debuff to one of your 4 abilities. So a +3 might become a +2, a -1 could become a -2. So that's an option. I don't recommend you do it now, but if you're especially desperate, that's an option. Also, I think some of the things have like, if you would die, you could instead do this. You can also, when you die, choose to not die, instead becoming a threat, meaning you give your character under my control. So they inflict harm on you.
If we give our character to you, are you allowed to just like?
I'm allowed to do whatever
Kill
the
him?
fuck I want. I
Okay.
could technically kill him, but it kind of defeats the
I was
purpose,
just
so
saying,
I
if it
wouldn't.
doesn't make sense for you to become a threat, you know, like if I get hit by a bus
Well,
and then I just die, like on the ground, like it would make sense if I gave you control and you were like, well, he's dead. I don't know.
that's
that makes
true.
sense.
But he could also crawl away. Maybe
That's
make
true.
a deal with the demon to, remain on Earth. Something along those lines. I'd figure out something probably.
Okay.
So, he slashes at you, and as you kind of fall back, it's a relatively serious slash. Your top is ripped, slash probably around your stomach area. He turns back around and starts trying to compress the truck. Frey, would you like to do anything? As you are in the truck, he is trying to push and compress.
Yeah. So, random question: is he like your average-looking white man? Like
He was. Currently, he's a
yeah.
werewolf, but he
If
was
he's not a
an
werewolf,
average
yeah, sure, fair.
early 30s white businessman.
Perfect. All right, fella. Listen, you know you're already known for embezzling funds and everything, and everyone hates you already. You know
Already.
but you're the typical wide rich guy. Everyone will forget that in like a week. But if you now go on a murder spree, come on, that could end your career.
Roll me. Are you genuinely trying to persuade him, or are you trying to kind of distract him so maybe
No,
someone can get on? You're trying to actually persuade him. Okay.
Yeah,
Make me a persuade an NPC roll, please.
that's 2d6 plus heart, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Who persuaded an NPC beforehand? Did someone do that? Roll a persuade roll? No, I guess not. Because if you do successfully persuade an NPC, you mark their circle. So you have
Right.
4 circles on your sheet. So what did you roll?
That's a 10 plus 2, so
Bloody hell, 12. So, on a hit, they see your point and do as you ask. You see, for a moment, you're not actually asking something, but, he... turns and starts running away. Does anyone try to stop him? He's still in wolf form,
No.
but he's just running away.
What are you gonna do? Shoot him? Like
Well, no, not
His number
anymore.
is gone.
I think
Cyril
we're just happy that he's gone.
has fainted in the back of the car.
God damn, Cyril.
But why do we keep bringing him to this?
And this is the second time he almost got me killed. Ah.
Oh yeah, you are bleeding.
Oh, fuck. No, I don't have money. No. I gotta go to the hospital. Shit. Let's just go back home.
Healthcare is not free.
Random question. With my fairy powers, can I just use them on end, or is there like any
So you get to use
repercussions if I
them,
use them?
but you have to choose one of 3 options. You have to either suffer 1 harm, mark a point of corruption, which leads you... Corruption is generally... It's how far you're losing your humanity, how far you're going into the supernatural world. So, on your character sheet, there's 5 boxes of corruption. When they fill up, you take one of the one of the things on the list. So take +1 to any stat, take +1 to any stat, take a new corruption move, take a new corruption move, take a new corruption move for another archetype. You can choose any of those at any point, but once you pick it, it's been ticked, so you can't take the exact same one again. But like, there's 2 corruption moves, so you can take 2 corruption moves. However, at one point, if you go too far into corruption, you're going to run out of stat spots, which mean you'll have no choice but to retire your character. They may return as a threat. So basically, if you go too hard on the corruption, your character is gonna basically lose all humanity and become not necessarily a villain, but too entwined in the supernatural world for you to control them. So, or you can give your monarch a debt, which they can use on you however they please. Debts usually they have a couple of ways you can use them. One of the main ones is when you persuade an NPC, if you have a debt on them, you get a +3 on top of everything, which is very handy in a game where 2d6 is the roll.
Wow, +3 is huge.
Yeah, it is. So debts are strong, and there's a couple of other things. You can actually refuse to honor someone's debt, in which case you can weasel out of stuff, and you can cash in debts, which is a special move. So actually, I recommend you guys look over it. Sorry, I'm kind of slowing the game down here, but when you cash in a debt, remind your debtor why they owe you, and then you can make a PC do a list of these things, make an NPC do a list of those things. The kind of a lot of the stuff, like there's a lot of lists, like specific lists where you can only ask certain things or only choose certain things, which might seem quite restrictive at first, but the reason it exists like that is so you might do things kind of out of the box or differently than you would in a different RPG, but the idea is that the restriction give an interesting story, being able to kind of having to kind of work outside your comfort zone. So you might be like, oh, I don't want to make this PC do any of these things, I want to make them do something else, if it doesn't fall into those categories, but these are the only things you can do. That's just the way the system is built, if you get me. So that's all, sorry. So, if you would like to use, I assume, your healing ability, which you do have, which one would you like to choose?
I was just asking because I was thinking about it, but if Andrew were to suffer more harm, I would
Okay.
go ahead and use
So you're not using it now?
No.
Okay.
I also... The reason why I didn't find the thing with, like, the fairy magic was because the Discord thing was right over it. Over that
I
page.
see.
Yeah.
That's all good. Okay. So, Andrew lugs back into the van. Do you try and start it up?
I'm shaking like, oh no, please, please. And I'm trying to turn it on.
It does not start up. Not even a whisper of the engine.
I think it's like one of those, like, he doesn't move, but you just see tears coming down his eyes. It's just like full on like a stream of tears.
Cyril
How about...
screams. Oh my god! Fucking wolf? Werewolf? Did you guys see that? Please don't tell me I was the only one that saw that.
I think I've look up like disgust on
Oh my
Andrew's face.
god, Andrew, you are fucked up, dude.
You're walking home.
I can't walk. I have WUIs.
Guess what, bud? I'll need something from you after this, because this is your fault.
What a...
I've got a fucking scar on my stomach.
Let's get you a drink. Or multiple ones.
What do you want from me?
Getting me a new truck. That's the last thing you do.
You gain a debt on Cyril. I believe you already had one, but now you have 2.
Yeah, I already had one.
So, and we zoom across the map. Back. Where was I? We did that. We did that. Did that. Let's say we go to the machine. and Jason and Hala. The machine burrs open. You hear a chugga 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 and the original Mac startup sound. Wow, this thing is really state of the art. You know, back in my day, you know. So,
Hala's
do you
crying.
feel anything, Hala?
Sadness.
That's just you, isn't it? I think you... Are you feeling anything? Anything at all?
Nothing. Nothing in particular, no.
Suddenly, you find yourself in a garden. You are a squirrel. The garden is lush, plentiful, green, vibrant, perhaps the most fertile place you've seen on Earth. Sitting beside a tree are two humans, both naked. They appear to be staring up at the sky. You can't hear them, their words are almost inaudible. They are inaudible, but you should be able to hear them. It's like they're speaking a language you don't understand, but you feel like you should, bro. Their chatter turns to argument. Are you seeing anything, Hala? Hala?
Yes,
Are you seeing anything?
I am.
Okay, I won't bother you then. Let me know if anything goes wrong.
Shut up.
The argument continues. And the man lifts his hand, seemingly in a position to hit. The woman jumps up, runs away. The man shouts after her. Words still inaudible, but rage clear. You see the woman run for a while. Sit down near a creek, beautiful as ever. A snake slithers along. Looks up at her. And in a blink, turns into a man. With black wings, goat's legs, and black horns. A gaunt but extremely handsome face. Long, dark brown hair, and a forked goatee. He looks at her, and he says, "Hey." And you get pulled out of the vision. Hala, did you see anything? Hala, are you still with me?
Yes, get me out.
Alright. Unplugs the wires from your ears. Anything useful?
A garden?
Okay.
A man and a woman arguing?
Okay. So far sounds like anywhere in Eastport.
He tries to hit her. She runs.
Still anywhere in
And
Eastport.
she encounters a snake that turns into a demon man.
Okay, that's different.
That's different, yes. Thank you. I was getting there.
Have you ever read the... Oh, I can't say it. The book?
Yes, I've
The
read
big
the book.
book.
It does sound like
It does
sounds
sound
like
like
the
the
book.
big book. There it never mentions... You know? Never mentions
Yes.
any... You know? Any...
I mean, no, it didn't mention that. No.
No. It's not the parts I've read. My eyes burn when I read it. so I can't read much at a time. It's about 5-minute intervals. Otherwise, I'd probably go blind. Yes, that would be terrible, Master, wouldn't it? Krishnador scratches his eye sockets. Well, it's very interesting indeed. The serpent. Do you see how well endowed the demon man was?
I wasn't particularly looking there. He had horns and a goatee.
Interesting. But why would you see that? What the fuck is... We all know the story of the Garden of... You know... But...
Yes.
Why are you seeing that? Like,
It
I'm
must
not
be
getting it.
relevant.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I have no clue. That's not really anything. I wanted to give something interesting, something special to Willem. Sorry, the director. That's what we have to call him. He's a fucking egotist.
Right.
Just tell him the story of the Garden of... I already know that story. You said Adam. Oh, I can say that name. Great. Adam. Was it Adam? Did it look
Yes.
like Adam?
I've never seen him before myself,
Well,
but
no,
one
none of
could
us have. Did it
presume
look
that
like
it
someone who
was,
would be Adam?
yes, a man and a woman, no one else around, in a beautiful garden.
Do you think if I tell them that Adam hit Eve, they'll promote me? I don't think so. How can we make this? What if we say that Adam turned into Lucifer? Now that sounds like a fun twist. Could make like a whole YA series about that.
Should you be lying to the director?
Oh, the director... You know how we vampires are. Our whole society's based on lies. Fucking murder. It's actually fucked up, honestly.
Yeah.
I, much preferred my time in the army. Don't ask which one. Unfortunately, I didn't have a choice in being turned.
Right.
Well, how about you go back in
I
there?
again?
Yes.
Okay.
Great! Ah, we're getting all the prophecies. You sit back in the machine. This time, you see darkness. You see a really raunchy sex scene between Eve and Lucifer. The scene stops. You see Adam screaming at Eve. She speaks to him. And he lunges at her. He starts going ham, for lack of a better word. And you start feeling incredible pain. You feel blood going down your nose. Hannah, you alright? You seem a little under the weather. Blood coming out of your eyes. Alright, I think we're going to turn the machine off now. Krishna, how do you turn off the machine? I don't know, it just kind of stops usually. Krishnadur, I swear to God. He grabs some wires and yanks it out. Well, the machine's fucked, but it slows down and you fall to your knees in a semi-conscious state. Meanwhile, back at Craig's bar, Alsa here, and Craig, you guys are yet to meet. It's been about 2 hours and you are yet to meet.
Hey, Craig. Oh, hey, dude.
Craig? Oh, are you
So,
muted? We can't hear you. If you are speaking.
Oh,
no,
yeah, we can't hear.
We can't hear Hayden.
Oh, you're.
Yeah, no, you're muted as hell. How long have you been talking for, Hayden? Oh no.
Are you
Okay,
actually
good.
talking? I can't
He is
tell.
talking. He is talking. He has to be.
It feels like he's pretending. It's.
Oh, I had
Test.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's weird as
Oh.
hell. It didn't even. It just had me like select a different audio device and select back. I haven't been talking. Don't worry.
Weird.
I just
Okay,
said you're coming over to me at the bar, right?
Yeah, I'm coming over.
Like you're walking up. All right. What can I'm not looking at you. I'm like turning around. What can I get started for you?
And wherever your favorite is. I don't drink a lot. Just give me what you recommend.
All right. I slide over a little bowl full of like a liquid that's really. It's it's at like a rolling boil. I just like slide that over to you. That'll clear your sinuses.
Thank you.
No, not like that. Not like that. Oh, I thought you were gonna sip it.
I
I'm gonna dump it on your head.
have to dump this on my head.
It works. I swear to God. It gets you fucked up, man.
I might do that a bit later on. Do you have any like rum
Alright.
or
Oh yeah, totally. I pull
milk
out, like, a
or
barrel
something?
And I set it on the table next to you, and then I pull out a little scooper and I hand it to you. Go for it, man. Whatever you want. I'll store it on your tab.
Thanks. What's your name, by the way?
Craig.
Okay.
You two have met before.
I thought we had, but I was
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you've had a scheme. You've had schemes
we've had
together in the
schemes
past.
Hey, Craig, right?
Yeah, it's me. I'm Craig.
Oh, what the fuck? That was a crazy scheme that we did.
That was a nuts scheme.
That was
I was
amazing.
just thinking about that scheme. I look on the wall. There's a black and white photo of us holding like, the heads of two like hydras or something. That was
Those
a
were the
crazy
days.
scheme.
Yeah.
Good times.
We need to do more of those, by the way.
What's that?
We need to do more of those, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm out of the scheming business. I'm more of a facilitator these days.
It could pay.
Oh, are you trying to? Okay, what could it pay?
Okay, so I'm gonna. Is there anyone else involved?
Oh yeah, loads of people, but no one like directly. in your
No. Don't worry
conversation.
about it. Don't worry about it. I reach up to the ceiling and I pull down a hood like they use for when you're working with chemicals, the
Oh,
big,
yeah, yeah.
big hoods. And what it's doing is it's pulling our sound up into it, so
Okay.
no one around us can hear.
Oh, that's
It
perfect.
immediately goes like a dead silence around us.
Alright, so there's this little wizard who's I've been having some problem with. He's around taller than you think. He wears heels.
All right.
He's been getting in the way of some of my experiments.
Oh, of course.
Mhm.
Wizards.
And yeah, and he's also very skilled, and he has quite a few valuable items that I would very much like. And
yeah. No, I get you. I'm just, where do I fit into this? You want to kill him, right?
no, but I mean, potentially if
Okay.
we
So,
can.
yeah, so
Do you
we're
want to
gonna
kill him?
him.
Actually?
Yeah, we'll kill him. We'll kill him. But what do you like? I'm trying to argue to understand what's in it for me and why would I want to kill him? Because as right now, it just sounds like some wizard. Not really my issue.
What do you? Oh, but this is a powerful wizard who has lots of powerful things.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he's
this
not
is a
some
big
like
wizard.
average
No, this is a
wizard. No,
big
he's
wizard.
powerful.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said he was little.
He's little, but he's powerful, like Short King
Okay.
type.
Yeah. No,
he-
definitely.
And with the stuff that is in his lab, I can get you whatever you desire within reason.
A Patriots Super Bowl.
Daydream.
Just kidding. We got plenty of those. Yeah, no, I got plenty of things I would want. I'm thinking $6,000 in elven
Oh, easy in
money.
Elven.
Elven money. So that's like $1 million in human money, I think. And then on top of that, from there, I'm thinking maybe like We could do. Could you get me like a car?
I can get
A
you a car.
truck. How about a pickup truck? I need a new pickup truck.
Easy. I can get you a pickup truck.
Okay.
The elven money, that might be a little harder,
Could you
but
get
I
me
could.
like a cool? My jacket's dirty. Could you get that dry cleaned?
So... Right, I need to make a list. So you want me to? You have elven money.
Okay, elven money. Anything you could do for the Patriots would be huge.
What amount of money would you like?
I
In
mean, they
elven
could use a
currency.
quarterback. That's like 25 million.
25.
Whatever you can do there.
Dry
25
cleaning.
million human money, 6 million dry cleaning. That's a small one. It was a car, it blew mud onto me. It happens. It's Maine.
You want a pickup truck?
Yeah.
I have taken out like a little parchment and like I'm just with my hand. I'm writing on the thing.
Hayden, while you're
Um,
doing this, choose your scheme, including, well, you have your circle, which is power.
Oh
because
yeah,
he's a
yeah. Let me
wizard.
pull up my little thing.
And then pick 3 of those complications, since this is.
Yeah,
you're
where's my
working.
best place to find this?
On your
this is on
second
like the
page
full
of your
sheet, right?
on the full sheet.
Yeah, let me get that pulled back. Oh, I'm gonna leave the Discord real quick because it's being screwy.
Okay.
Oh wait, this might work.
Did it work?
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Danny. Is that little Danny?
It
Is
is.
that stinky baby Danny?
I haven't done this in a while.
Oh my god, is his desk going up?
I know. It's
Last
flying.
Last time you did that, you were in a different camera angle.
Oh yeah, I got a new monitor, so I've switched over.
Oh god, you're just too wealthy. Too successful for your own good.
It's student loans. It's not my money.
All right. Well, my Discord is like totally stopped working. So,
Oh, that's good.
my phone works. So I think, and also I have to go here in a few minutes.
Yeah,
so,
no, I was about to wrap up
I was
once
gonna
you.
say, if we decide on the scheme, then we'll.
Yeah.
Is this in resources?
The quick start should be in resources, slightly further up. Yeah.
Here it is. Okay.
And you're looking for page 38.
I probably have this downloaded like 20 times now.
Likely.
All right. So my schemes, complications. Promise someone involved something you don't have yet. Okay. Well, I guess we start with primary circle. So we have the circle.
Yeah,
right?
that's power. One of your services that can be a bit more. What's your 2
And my
services you went
service is
for?
just kind of like my service is like muscle, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like theoretically, I'm an old fighter. I don't know. My service is just like being the dude that does things for you. You know,
Classic.
I do it all.
You do have a
It's like
-1
my-
in blood, so maybe don't fight
I'm
too
not
much.
like an actual fighter, but like I
Yeah.
go in and I do.
I get you.
It's
You're like the
more
guy.
trying to relive them a little bit.
So I think one that would definitely work is you need to steal something from a secure location.
Yeah.
Because he wants the scepter.
Fool and deceive and steal something, both I think fit.
Yeah.
And I would say attracted the attention of dangerous opposition.
Okay.
Like maybe he's onto us a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or it might be a different faction. Who knows?
No, an unreliable or untrustworthy co-conspirator is way more fun.
You require an unreliable. Okay, that would be an NPC, so that wouldn't be just another one of you. You need to find someone who's unreliable or untrustworthy.
Yeah. Do I need
Okay.
to do that right now, or is
No,
it
no,
like
no.
we need to figure something
It's
out? Okay.
it'll
'Cause
happen.
we need
through
like
play.
someone to help us.
Yeah,
for sure.
you'll need someone, and we'll discover who that is.
We need a guy on the inside.
But for now, the two shake hands. Al Hasir and Craig shake hands as the camera
Listen, I have a
pans
special
out.
name. It's written down somewhere.
We fade over to the apartment of Andrew and Frey, where Andrew is bleeding out on the couch. Cyril's having a panic attack. Frey's drawing. Then we pan over to the floor of the warehouse where Jason is trying to do CPR on a unconscious Hala. And as we pan out, we go back to a map of the city, and you hear, Well, that was it for this episode of Esport Truth or Myth. Please tune in next Saturday for more fun. And that's the end of our session. Thank you for coming, everybody. That's what she said.